That is crazy.
Hi, it's me again, your humble owner
Oh my god.
of Can You Honestly Stop Productions. So today I wanted to talk a little bit about my year and just how I'm feeling lately and everything that's been going on. And yeah. A little over a year ago, I made this project called The Leaf and the Ball, and I was really excited about it and proud of it to like share it with lots of people. But as you know, the story got deleted and stuff like that, and then I got really sad for a while. But for the longest time, I wanted to make it again, and I even tried to make another short film called Promises, which didn't really work out very well. But I think over time I stopped feeling that urge to create it for the sake of creating it, and I started to feel guilty about the fact that I wasn't making it, and the only reason I wanted to do it was out of fear, I guess, out of obligation that I had to do it rather than I wanted to do it. And I think we shouldn't really make art like that. I feel like we should create things that are sincere and that are from the bottom of our hearts, and whether that be a really well made, like art house film, or just a short little home movie. But regardless of what it is, I feel like art should be sincere, and one of the parts of being sincere is actually wanting to do it. And if you don't want to do it, then what's the point? And right now I kind of don't want to make The Leaf in the Ball, at least not for a while, but later on I might do it. But it's I don't know, I kind of lost interest and moved on to other projects, but that's okay. And sometimes the interest pops up again, and then maybe I'll want to do it another day, and that's totally fine. I still do kind of feel a little guilty and a little bad about all the people I said I would show that movie to and still haven't, but it'll be here one day. But for now, I'll just keep making stuff. Yeah. If you're gonna make art, then don't feel like you have to do it. Don't ever feel like you have to do something for the sake of other people. You know, just do things for you. So today I'm taking a little walk, and I don't really know what I'm gonna say, but I at least hope that what I say will speak to people. No pun intended. This year was it went by really fast. And I don't think I really got a lot of time to process the things that were going on. And that's both for good and bad reasons. I think 2021 was a very slow year in the first half, and then kind of got crazier in the second for me. But 2022 was just like that the entire time, and just things happening left and right. I got to know lots of people this year, and I got to meet some people too, but particularly I got to know lots of the people that I had knew, but I wasn't exactly close to. In December of last year, me and my friend Abraham, we made a little short documentary called Giving Up, where we attempted to make a movie called Dinosaur Film, but then that went really badly, and so we just made a documentary about the whole thing, and we showed it to our class, and it was interesting. I kind of feel bad about wasting their time, and back then I felt bad about the whole thing, but now looking back, it's just like pretty silly. It's a really absurd thing that we did, and in a way we kind of did make a really terrible film, but it's also just a really funny thing to look back on, and I crack up every time I watch it. That's fun making movies with that guy. I feel like sometimes we clash creatively, and sometimes we run out of inspiration, but at the end of the day, it's fun to make things with him. And it's hilarious because every time we make a movie, we think it's our masterpiece. We think it's like the best thing we've ever done. Then just give it a few weeks. We look back on it, we're like, this is terrible. That's funny though, because then that gives you more inspiration to do it better and stuff like that. And my movies certainly are not perfect. They're far from it, but I like making them. There was this one moment in May, and I was on this field trip, and I lost my jacket in a crowd of people because I had to go do something. And I went back, I lost my jacket, and I was like, oh no, where is it? And then this one person was carrying it for me, and that made me feel really special. And to the person I'm talking about, thank you for everything, because that meant a lot to me, and it still does. Sometimes small moments like that can make you feel really good about yourself. Not just about yourself, but about others too, and they can just make you feel appreciated and loved. You know, just a small moment like carrying someone's jacket, or calling someone on the phone when they're feeling sad or something like that. You know, that can do a lot to someone. And I've had lots of that this year, where there's these little tiny moments that make me feel special, and it's even more when people show it and not say it. But you don't have to say it. Sometimes you don't have to say it, because you just enjoy each other's company. That's enough. There was also this time where I was sick, and it's that same field trip that I was talking about. I was really sick, and I just wanted to die, and I felt like giving up on life and stuff, because I felt really bad for being sick and everyone else is having a great time. But then I went somewhere just to get away from everyone, because I didn't want them to see me in that condition. And then this one person called me on the phone, and they were looking for me, I guess, and they were the first one to notice that I wasn't there. And she also was the same one who was like reassuring me and comforting me and stuff when I was feeling down. And I know that it probably didn't seem that much, but to me it meant everything in the world. To me it was like really cool. And yeah. Yeah, thank you. And I'm pretty sure 99% sure that if she's watching this, then oh yeah, she knows who she is. It just made me feel appreciated and special, and I'm forever grateful for that. And yeah. The daylight's slowly going away. I kind of feel bad for not waking up early. Well, I mean, I did today, but then I went back to sleep. And I said before that, like, if you don't have motivation to do something, then that's okay. You can move on to something else. But sometimes not having motivation means literally not having energy. Sometimes you just gotta get up. It can't hurt just getting up, because then, you know, then you won't see this. In the month of April, I hung out with this one group that then went on to help me make the paparazzi thing. And that's a video that I really love, and I cherish and stuff. It actually wasn't my idea. The paparazzi thing wasn't my idea. It was Jaslene's, and she's really cool. Fun fact, the restaurant scene was not supposed to be in the video. That was not even part of the character. We just went into a restaurant, and ate. And then later on, I looked at that video and I was like, this is awesome. I should include this in the paparazzi thing. But the most pretentious meal of all time, the sushi burrito. A very strange thing that I do not know why. I don't know why it exists, but it does exist. Yeah, go try that out. That's a very interesting way to eat a meal. But yeah, paparazzi was fun. Thank you, Jasleen, for letting me use your idea and directing my movie. Yeah, she's awesome. It's raining. Well, not really, but it's kind of raining. It's like sprinkling. I know earlier I said I didn't want it to rain because I wanted to film, but now I kind of do want it to rain because it would look really cool for the shot. You know, sometimes I actually like gloomy weather. And sometimes it's nice when you're sad too, because it's like the weather's sad with you, you know? Because I can get sad sometimes, even though I'm trying to be optimistic right now. I'm not always like this. I can get pretty sad sometimes, and sometimes that hurts others too, and I don't like that. But it's like the weather is saying, hey kid, I see that you're kind of sad and down and want to give up on life, but hang in there, because in a bit the sun will come out and it'll be warm again. And yeah, when you're sad, you know, sometimes it's nice to be reassured and to have the sun come out, but sometimes it won't. Sometimes the sadness is deep, and sometimes maybe you won't get out of that sadness for a while. But when that's the case, you know, sometimes the gloomy weather is nice because it's like everything's sharing your feelings. And if you're sad while watching this, and if you're feeling down, then it's okay. I've felt that way too. I'd say we all feel that sometimes, but not everyone is going through what you're going through. Sometimes, even though you have lots of people around you who care for you, it's also easy to feel lonely and to feel like they're not there. It's like an internal loneliness, I guess. There's no one else around, even though there's lots of people around, but it's okay because you're still here and you're still existing, and that's good because people are really cool. They really are. But yeah, if you're sad right now, it'll be okay. Just get through it. Just get through it. You know that feeling when it's like, it looks a lot better in person, but then once you actually film it, it kind of like doesn't look very good? Yeah. Yeah. Yahoo! Oh, way too high. Little to the left. A little to the right. Oh my god. That's good. Okay, and then stay right there. Okay. When I was little, my mom showed me A Clockwork Orange on Blu-ray when I was 3 years old. I've been traumatized ever since. I've never smiled. Now, I walk dogs. That's all I can do. Can't do anything else except walk dogs. I guess that's my life now, is walking dogs. Wow, she can talk. I like to walk dogs, walk dogs. I remember my first time watching Clockwork Orange. I couldn't finish it. I really want to watch it, but it's a little too sussy. We should dub this scene. Yeah, we should. The English dub. The English dub. Dude, that should be a series where we just like dub a really good foreign movie. Right. And just make them like really bad. Remember when we filmed Ballad of Two Nerds here?
Yeah.
And it was like,
No one.
yeah. And then there was this guy, and he was like, he was mowing the lawn, and then Jack threw the football at the playground really loud, and I was like, shut up! And then the dude stopped.
And then you cut, and then we started laughing.
Yeah.
Yeah, a great time.
I wish I got the football landing on the thing.
Yeah.
I hate when I miss great stuff. Like I cut the wrong time.
Right. Yeah.
Like, I cut when he was doing the bullets thing, and I cut right when he said, "Oh, the bullet's out." And then he was like, "Oh wait, no, it's not." And then I cut right because I didn't know he was gonna say that. So I cut at the wrong time sometimes.
Right.
I should have like a really epic song play over this thing where I jump off. What song should I play?
Huh. Okay, I think we should head back.
All right, ready?
Yes.
What? Oh, fuck.
I used to jump off too, but I'm like, nah, not anymore.
Hopefully that looks cool for the camera.
Hopefully. Why be on the red carpet when you can be the red carpet?
Yes.
What's up,
Sometimes being yourself is hard. For the people who are easily themselves and show themselves unapologetically, sometimes I have a tendency to get jealous of those people, and I wish I could be more like them. There's always a part of us that we hide. Part of us that we don't like. And there's kind of lots of those parts for me. There's lots of things about myself that I don't really like, and I don't like looking at myself on camera because I stutter and I look weird. Expressing yourself through art is the closest I can be to being who I am, whether that be making videos or acting or writing or anything like that. I mean, I feel like that's when I can just let out who I truly am. Earlier in the year, I had this kind of epiphany that, not epiphany, but like I had this urge to show people who I am more, and it was after this really good day. It was April 2nd, 2022. That was a pretty good day. But after that, I was like, wow, I'm awake now, and I'm gonna show people who I really am. And then directly after that, I just started feeling sad because I realized how hard that was, how hard it truly was for me to just be who I am. And that shouldn't be that hard, but it is sometimes. And sometimes I just want to sometimes I just want to scream, you know? But yeah, sometimes being yourself is just kind of so hard. It's just so challenging. And I don't know why. I still don't know why that is, and that's something I'm still figuring out to this day, but I do hope people will watch this, and I do hope people will look at me and they'll see an artist, and yeah, that's pretentious. That's I wish I didn't feel like that. I wish I just made stuff because I wanted to make stuff. I know I said that earlier, but I'm not perfect, you know. I'm a very flawed person, and I'm not perfect at all. And sometimes I'd even call myself a bad one. But I mean, art will always be something that's always there for me, and that's why I want to be a filmmaker, because I don't really see myself doing anything else. As I end the year, I'm kind of confused. I don't really know what 2023 will be like. I don't know what it'll bring, and right now it's getting darker by the minute, and yeah, I'm confused and I don't know what's going on. But I'll never know what's going on. To those watching this, if any of this spoke to you, I hope that things work out for you too. And I really, even just clicking on this video means a lot to me, and I'm really grateful for everyone who watches, even if it's only a small portion. And yeah, I love you guys. Thanks for everything. I sound sarcastic when I'm saying lots of things, but I really mean that. 90% of the things I say are just stupid jokes, and a small fraction of it is things that I actually mean. And I mean everything I say right now. Thank you guys for everything, and I really appreciate it. And this video is getting way too long, so I should go inside. But yeah, Happy New Year, guys. Let's hope it's a good one.